Hello, this is Catherine from Accelerated Reader reading books for you. Today, I will be reading Brave Mermaids, The Sea Dragon, written by Maria Mandel Dunsche, illustrated by Wathmi de Zoysa. Before I begin reading, I would like to give a big thanks to the author for sending me this book to read on my channel. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just beyond the beautiful underwater city of Atlantica lived a sea dragon named Drake. His eyes sparkled like ancient gems, and he was indeed a magnificent creature. Unlike other sea animals who danced and played beneath the waves, Drake was known for his crabbiness. He was always frowning, grumbling, and complaining about everything. One morning, the Mermaid sisters, Lexa and Livi, swam near Drake's underwater lair. They had heard about him and were curious since they had never met a sea dragon. Drake saw the mermaid swimming toward him. His eyes narrowed, and he puffed out a small burst of steam in warning. "Go away!" Disappointed by his crabby behavior, the two mermaids swam back to their home in the kingdom of Atlantica. As they swam off, they noticed some fish gathering around Drake. "It's Drake, with his big, clumsy wings." "Drake, can you even swim with those?" Feeling embarrassed, Drake tried to swim away, but the fish circled around him and continued their taunts. Lexa and Livi paused and considered helping Drake, but swam on because he had been so mean. On their way home, Lexa and Livi bumped into Aria, the wise seacorn who knew everything about the ocean. "You know Drake, the sea dragon? He is such a sea pooper." Aria explained that Drake used to swim with a heart full of joy and laughter. But as time passed and he grew, the fish around him had a challenging time understanding his differences, and they followed the current of unkindness. "Now I understand why he is so crabby. We should have stopped those fish from being mean to him." Aria explained that kindness is the key to unlocking his magic. "We can show him kindness?" "Yes, and listen with your heart." With those wise words, Aria retreated into the depths of the ocean, leaving Lexa and Livi with a newfound sense of purpose. They knew that by following her advice, they could bring happiness back to the heart of the sea dragon. "Let's go make Drake happy again with our power of kindness." And so, Lexa and Livi swam back to Drake's cave. They smiled warmly and introduced themselves. "Shello, Drake. We're Lexa and Livi." "Leave me alone." They hesitated, exchanging glances, but continued. "Would you like to hear a mer story?" Drake grumbled, but was intrigued by the mermaid sisters' cheerfulness, and he was feeling rather lonely. So he patiently sat down and looked at Livi and Lexa. Lexa and Livi began telling Drake stories about their brave adventures. They share tales of magic shells and hidden treasure chests. With each story, Drake became more and more intrigued. Soon, Drake found his crabby heart softening. So many adventures! Want to hear some of mine? Dragon story time! Drake told the sisters stories of playing tag with sea turtles and games of hide and seek. Lexa and Livi were mesmerized. This is fantastic! Drake thought maybe these mermaids were different from the other sea creatures. He mustered his courage and timidly asked, "Do you want to play hide and seek together?" Yay! And so the new friends played together. Drake was exceptionally good at hide and seek, since he could camouflage himself among the coral reefs. After that, the three became friends and played together often until one day they were racing. Drake was in the lead because he was much faster than the two mermaids. Still, he made sure to slow down so that Lexa and Livi could catch up to him. A group of fish swam by, giggling and whispering. "Hey, Lexa and Livi, what are you doing with that crabby sea dragon? Look at Drake's big, bumpy wings. Is he a fish or a bird?" "He's our friend. That's not kind." Drake hesitated, but having his newfound friends by his side gave Drake the confidence to speak up for himself. "Hey, little fishy friends, why judge me by my wings? They're unique. And as for being crabby, maybe it's because I've felt left out." "Left out? Why?" "Instead of getting to know me, you made fun of me. How do you think that feels?" "It's never too late to be friends. Let's celebrate our differences instead of teasing each other. Shall we?" The fish thought about what Drake said and were impressed by his bravery and kindness. "Maybe we were wrong. We are sorry." Lexa asked the fish if they wanted to play together, and the fish happily agreed. "I wonder what will happen if we tickle Drake." "Let's do it. Catch me if you can." Livi, Lexa, and the fish got covered in a burst of bubbles as Drake sped away from them, racing towards the coral. "Drake, slow down. Wait up." Guess his wings are faster than a tail. Drake was having so much fun. And that's when it happened. Drake let out the most joyous laugh. "Ha ha 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 ha." It echoed through the underwater world like a beautiful symphony. Everyone who heard that sound was immediately filled with happiness. What was that? Aria the sea corn then appeared from behind the coral reef. That was the laughter of a sea dragon. Aria explained that a sea dragon's laugh has the amazing power to bring happiness to whoever hears it. Lexa and Livi help me find my happiness again. Everyone deserves a friend, no matter how different they may seem. Arya smiled happily as she watched the two mermaids chasing after the sea dragon. Livi and Lexa had managed to turn Drake's grumpies to giggles and unlocked his magical laughter. And so, in the deep blue sea, the friendship between Lexa, Livi, and Drake blossomed, proving that kindness is the key to unlocking even the crabbiest of hearts. The end. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description below, I've included links where you find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe.